The film begins by showing a radio host, Erica Bain, who is hosting her radio show about life in New York City. After work, Erica contacts her fiancé, David Kirmani, who is a doctor, to invite him for a walk. David agrees and picks up Erica at an art museum owned by her friend, Nicole. That night, David takes Erica to Central Park along with his beloved dog, Curtis. As they walk and enjoy the nighttime scenery of the park, David talks about his mother, who is urging them to get married soon since they have been in a relationship for quite some time. Unfortunately, in the midst of their romantic moment, Erica and David lose sight of Curtis, who had been walking beside them. The couple then tries to find Curtis and eventually sees him at the end of a tunnel, captured by 3 thugs. When David and Erica attempt to free Curtis, 3 thugs start to harass the couple, forcing them to hand over their engagement ring and Erica's watch. Meanwhile, one thug is busy recording the madness of his friends, laughing at the panicked faces of David and Erica. As a man, David tries to protect Erica, but his actions lead the thugs to repeatedly beat both David and Erica. Moments later, they are found unconscious with severe injuries and are rushed to the hospital. Both require intensive care after being declared comatose. Meanwhile, 2 detectives from the police, named Sean Mercer and his partner, Vitaly, were seen entering the hospital where Erica and David were being treated to examine the body of a woman suspected to have died after doing the unthinkable. At that moment, Sean meets the informant, a 5-year-old girl named Zoe, the daughter of the victim. When questioned by Sean, Zoe remains silent despite his efforts to persuade the little girl to describe what happened to her mother. Not long after, Murrow, who claims to be Zoe's father, arrives and intends to take his daughter away with him. Due to Murrow's actions causing a commotion in the hospital while demanding custody of Zoe, Sean eventually intervenes and expels Murrow, who is only Zoe's stepfather. As the night grows late, Sean plans to go home and accidentally passes by the room where Erica is being treated. At that moment, Sean is quite surprised to see Erica, whom he recognizes as one of his favorite radio hosts. 3 weeks later, Erica wakes up from her coma. Carol, David's mother, who learns of this, visits Erica to inform her about David's death due to the attack by the thugs a few weeks ago. Erica is saddened by this news and is shocked that the person she loved the most has left her. After being declared recovered, Erica is finally allowed to go home by the hospital. However, this only makes Erica feel lonelier and constantly remember all her memories with David. On another day, Erica tries to resume her activities as before. Strangely, Erica now becomes more paranoid about going out and experiences excessive fear in public places. This disrupts her activities because she feels suspicious of everyone around her. During this time, Erica intentionally goes to the police station to report the attack that she and David experienced. Upon arrival, a police officer asks Erica to queue and wait her turn to file the report. Erica then sits in the waiting chair, and since she is not called for a long time, Erica decides to leave the police station and go to a gun shop. Erica does this because she no longer trusts the police to protect her from the threat of thugs who could attack her at any time. Unfortunately, Erica cannot immediately purchase the desired weapon and must fill out a firearm license form, which she can only collect 30 days later. With many requirements to fulfill, Erica finally abandons her plan to buy a firearm and intends to go home. At that moment, a mysterious man, who is an illegal gun dealer, suddenly approaches Erica and offers her a pistol for $1,000. Without much thought, Erica buys the gun illegally to have a weapon to protect herself when she is outside her home. That night, while shopping at a convenience store, Erica is startled by a murder incident where a man kills his wife, who works as the store cashier, because she tried to keep their children away from their ex-husband, who is a criminal. Erica, witnessing the murder, tries to hide behind a shelf, but her phone rings, alerting the murderer to her presence. Cornered, Erica chooses to use her firearm to kill the man. To cover her tracks, Erica takes the storage and video recordings from the surveillance camera and leaves the convenience store. Moments later, police, led by Sean, begin investigating the crime scene after hearing about the murder at the convenience store. During the investigation, Sean and his partner learn that the murder victims were a married couple. Additionally, the man's killer is identified as an amateur since out of 3 bullets fired, only one hit the victim. On another day, Erica is busy with her job as a radio host. In her broadcast, Erica mentions how New York City has changed from a safe and comfortable city to a frightening one due to rampant crime. That night, Erica takes a subway home from work, where she witnesses two thugs stealing a young man's phone. An old man and his frightened grandson, unable to help, choose to get off at the nearest station, leaving Erica sitting at the end of the car. This situation provokes the two thugs to approach Erica and intimidate her with a pocket knife. Without hesitation, Erica pulls out her pistol and shoots the two thugs dead in front of her. Upon arriving at the nearest station, Erica immediately exits the subway and leaves without guilt. As if she has started to become accustomed to eliminating criminals who like to disturb innocent citizens, Erica then enters the restroom of a bar near the station to clean and calm herself. At the same time, Sean and Vitaly are already at the station where Erica carried out the shooting, beginning their investigation. The crime scene investigation concludes that the shooting was not a robbery, as the victim's money was untouched. The shooter is suspected to be the same person who committed the shooting at the convenience store, as the police found bullets identical to those from the previous case. After leaving the bar, Erica sees a crowd of reporters interviewing Sean. By coincidence, Sean looks around and their eyes meet. At that moment, Sean recognizes Erica as the victim of the thug attack in Central Park some time ago and tries to greet her, who appears to be in a hurry to leave. When Sean greets her, Erica tries to stay calm and introduces herself as a radio host intending to interview Sean about his job. Sean, who prefers to keep his life private, declines the interview, so Erica decides to excuse herself and leave. The next morning, at the police station, Sean starts to suspect Erica's presence at the station shooting scene the previous night. Because of this, Sean assigns his subordinates to gather information about witnesses who might have been at the convenience store and station shootings. To gather more information, Sean also visits Erica at the radio station, which makes her uneasy. Erica even tries to avoid Sean, who then approaches her and says he is willing to be interviewed about his life, as Erica requested the previous night. As a result, Erica cannot avoid the situation and invites Sean to a room to start the interview. During the interview, a TV news report airs about Mercer, a businessman suspected of being involved in drug trafficking, illegal arms dealing, and human trafficking. At that moment, Sean informs Erica that Mercer's wife intended to expose her husband's crimes, but before she could testify to the police, she was found dead from doing an unthinkable act. Although the police know that the wife was actually murdered by Mercer, the lack of evidence tying him to the crime prevents the police from arresting the businessman. Additionally, Sean asked how Erica managed to recover from the tragic event that happened to her a few weeks ago. However, Erica refused to answer this question by diverting the conversation, making Sean increasingly convinced that she is behind the recent string of shootings. Unfortunately, Sean cannot make an arrest due to the lack of evidence to implicate Erica. To stay connected with Erica, Sean gives her his business card, asking Erica to contact him if she needs any help. One night, after finishing her radio broadcast, Erica decides to walk home along a deserted street where a man suddenly forces her into his car. Initially, Erica refuses, but upon seeing an unconscious young woman named Chloe who is drunk, Erica decides to get into the car to help her. When the man in the driver's seat asks Erica to pretend to be Chloe's mother, Erica begins to realize that Chloe is a prostitution who has been trapped and is about to be sold overseas. The man even locks the car doors to prevent Erica and Chloe from escaping. In this situation, Erica is forced to point her gun at the man's head, demanding the man pay for Chloe and unlock the car door. Once Chloe regains consciousness, Erica helps Chloe out of the car. Shortly after, the man drives his car towards Erica and Chloe to run them over. Quickly, Erica shoots the man, causing his car to lose control and hit Chloe before it eventually veers off the road. As a result of the shooting and the accident, the man dies, while Chloe suffers a broken bone. Fortunately, the police arrive to help Chloe just as Erica leaves the scene. Since Erica's rescue, many citizens have responded positively, with many viewing her actions as heroic in combating the increasing crime. This sentiment is evident when Erica discusses it on her radio show, where many listeners express that the crime rate in New York seems to be decreasing as victims become more courageous in fighting back against criminals. With widespread support from the public, Erica becomes more enthusiastic about fighting crime in her surroundings. One night, unable to sleep, Erica decides to go to a building to find criminals still roaming free. Before starting her action, Erica contacted Sean to ask what he would do if he had trouble sleeping at night. During their conversation, Erica sees her target, Mercer, entering from the ground floor and heading to an elevator, prompting Erica to follow him. Meanwhile, Sean, initially thinking Erica is at her home, starts to realize that she is in a building after hearing the sound of the elevator door opening. Returning to Mercer, who is now in the elevator with Erica, when Mercer reaches his floor, he immediately walks out towards his car. Unexpectedly, Erica, following him, suddenly asks how Mercer killed his wife. Hearing this question, Mercer thinks Erica is a reporter trying to expose him, and he suddenly attacks her with a crowbar. Despite being injured in the arm, Erica fights back against Mercer, pushing him from the parking area on the top floor of the building. Hours later, the police find Mercer dead from falling from the top floor. Sean and his team examine the elevator suspected to have been used by Mercer before he fell. On the other hand, Erica, injured, is saved by her neighbor, who happily treats her wound. During this time, Erica tells her neighbor that she just took down a criminal. Hearing this, the woman is not angry but rather supports her brave fight against crime in New York. The next day, Sean contacts Erica to invite her to meet at a hospital. Upon arrival, Erica is seen wearing a long jacket to hide her arm injury from Sean. Without wasting time, Sean takes Erica to meet Chloe to cover her testimony about the incident that happened to her. At that moment, Erica is worried that Chloe might tell Sean about the shooter who nearly harmed her. Fortunately, Chloe covers up the incident by claiming she does not remember what happened to her. Because he couldn't obtain any testimony, Sean, who actually knows that Erica is the shooter, cannot do much as he lacks strong evidence to accuse her. On another day, Sean continues to search for solid evidence linking Erica to several shooting cases until he finally gets a breakthrough when a witness is willing to describe the characteristics of another passenger in the train car where the thugs were shot. From the witness's description, Sean gains strong evidence that Erica is the shooter from that day. Sean then goes to meet Erica at her apartment to return her engagement ring, which the police confiscated from the girlfriend of one of the suspects who assaulted Erica and David. Sean then explains that the police caught the suspect's girlfriend trying to sell her engagement ring at a jewelry store. Besides returning the ring, Sean also invites Erica to the police station to help identify the faces of the attackers who have been arrested. Upon arriving at the police station, Sean shows Erica several criminals who have been apprehended and asks Erica if any of them were involved in the assault on her and David. When Erica sees a man named Reed Sardina, she realizes that Reed is one of the attackers. However, Erica lies and says that none of them are the culprits. After leaving the police station, Erica secretly conducts her own investigation by looking for the jewelry store that was visited by the girlfriend of one of her attackers. Fortunately, Erica finds the jewelry store and pays the owner a sum of money to get information about the address and phone number of the person who tried to sell her engagement ring. That night, Erica goes to a lower-middle-class apartment building where Shauna Nelson, the girlfriend of one of Erica's attackers, lives. When she arrives at Shauna's apartment, Erica asks her to reveal her boyfriend's whereabouts, but Shauna refuses, fearing that her boyfriend might harm her. Not getting any information, Erica decides to leave until she suddenly receives an address and a video recording of the thugs beating David and Erica. At that moment, Erica is devastated watching the recording of the tragic event that claimed her fiancé's life. Shortly after, Erica sends the video recording to Sean with a message that says, "Goodbye." Realizing that Erica is going to carry out her revenge, Sean immediately drives off, calling his partner to find the address where the thugs usually gather. Meanwhile, Erica walks to a building where she sees three of the thugs who attacked her and David, chatting while holding Curtis. Without hesitation, Erica draws her pistol and shoots one of the thugs dead, causing the other two to run in fear. After freeing Curtis, Erica lets the dog chase after the two thugs who are trying to escape. One of the thugs, chased by Curtis, becomes angry and intends to kill the dog. Just before this happens, Erica arrives at the thug's hideout and shoots him from behind, killing him. Not wanting to waste time, Erica goes after the other thug. When she reaches a certain place, Erica is suddenly attacked by the thug with a metal rod. At that moment, Sean, who has managed to find the building's address, arrives, pointing his gun. The thug, frightened, releases Erica, who then also points her gun at him. Sean tries to persuade Erica to hand over her weapon, saying that all crimes must be dealt with by law. Though initially determined to shoot the thug, Erica eventually chooses to hand her pistol to Sean. Unexpectedly, Sean hands her his own gun and asks Erica to exact her revenge using a legal weapon. Without hesitation, Erica takes Sean's pistol and shoots the thug dead in front of her. Intending to free Erica, Sean then asks her to shoot his arm with her pistol. With this wound, Sean will create an alibi, claiming he was shot by a gang fighting for territory, forcing him to kill the thug in self-defense. At the end of the film, Erica is seen leaving the building and heading to Central Park, the place where she lost her beloved fiancé. Moral lesson from the story, remember, if you lose your dog in the park, it's probably best to stick to cat videos for entertainment instead of going on a vigilante spree. Also, avoid underground gun deals. They rarely come with a return policy.